One, two, three, go!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Otaku, and I know it's been a while. I'm still gonna do reviews for the animes that have already ended. That I might be a little bit late on the train on. I guess you can say like Soid or Not and 1 Week Friends. Those are coming right pretty soon. I'm gonna be working on them, but I really want to give some first impressions on some animes that are starting up this summer 2014, and one of those will be Sword Art Online. But today I'm gonna be talking about Rail Wars because that took me by surprise. So watching Rail Wars was kind of like, oh, it's gonna be like working, or if you know the other name, Wagnaria. I was thinking it was going to be kind of like that, like a workplace environment where different characters and they interact, and just really how they go out throughout the day. That's what I thought it was going to be like. So episode 1, I was kind of like, well, the characters aren't as funny as they would be at working. You know, working is very comedic anime. So I was like, okay, this might be like a wannabe working, and it's going to be maybe dull and a little bit boring. So I was like, I know I'm going to be kind of bored or something, you know, something of the sort. I was just thinking I'm going to be bored. And I was kind of taken by surprise on the first episode because, first of all, if you've seen this anime, I'm not very good at giving my predictions on how I think the quality of the animes are, but something that is notable is that the animations, sorry for that noise. Something that is notable is the animations in the background. Specifically, the trains look very good. So I could already imagine how much it costs to make this, and the way it's gonna go. I think this might not get a season 2, but it's a bit too early to say. So I like it though. I'm not saying I don't like it. I actually like this anime, but I'm not sure if everyone feels the same way as me. Because I have some friends that I tried to make them watch and they kind of don't. But like I said, it took me by surprise because this fight scene. Yeah, right. I mean, it's like, Jesus, the animation for this fight scene is probably better than it. I don't want to overthrow it, but it's probably one of the best fighting animations I've ever seen in an anime. And, you know, I've been watching anime for a little over 6 to 7 years. I've been really into it. You know, before I would watch just kind of like the main ones, like, you know, Naruto and stuff like that. But as time went on, I got more into it and I started looking at more. And of course, there's always so many animes each year that you can't really watch them all. But from what I've seen in the past, this is probably going to be one of the top best animations I've ever seen for an anime. But first impressions about characters, the characters seem, I don't want to be mean, but very generic. You know, you have the girl who acts all cute, but kind of, you can tell she likes the main character. Then there's this main character who acts like you know, he kind of, you can already tell in episode 2, but it's kind of like not full on harem, but it's giving that vibe already, so you can kind of feel like it's going towards that direction. And of course you have the girl that is really stuck up and stuff like that. So, and she has like a gun. How ironic is that? Could kind of get more. All that was missing really was an eye patch, and we had it perfect. But but I don't think it's terrible. I mean, it's really just about how the writing is done and how well the actors perform it. And I think this anime isn't really aiming towards comedy. I think it's aiming towards action, because the last 2 episodes were not, I'm gonna spoil the endings, but the first episode was, you know, train station criminals and stuff like that. They steal a purse, and then the fight scene, which took me by surprise, which made me want to watch episode 2. And in episode 2, it was a bomb was planted, and they wanted to blow up the train station, but they demanded money. And that one was kind of actiony, but it was more like suspense, I guess. But I wouldn't really consider it suspense. It's like, it just felt like it was trying to build the characters. Like, I feel like there's a lot of character building going on right now. There isn't much, like the first episode was just getting you familiar of how everyone kind of is, and episode 2 really goes on straightforward to build on to those characters that we are currently seeing. And I'm honestly saying that they're doing a pretty decent job. I mean, I'm actually understanding how each character behaves with each other, and I thought that was pretty interesting. We still got two other main characters they kind of have to interact, but I have a feeling that the main character, which is the guy, I can't really remember his name, so I'll put a picture right here. This guy, he's kind of the one who's interacting with all the characters. So I found it kind of interesting because, you know, usually most animes, they don't, well, they do, but usually it's when they're harems. That's why I find it interesting, because it's not really a harem, and it's almost kind of like Wagnaria, but you know how Wagnaria makes also the characters interact with each other, and for right now the way it seems is that it's leading towards one character interacting with all of them. But we'll see. I hope that the characters build off each other rather than the main character really defining what each character is. And every time I keep thinking of myself saying character, so I don't want to know you guys. But as far as everything goes so far, first impression, I think that this anime is actually going to be pretty decent. Might not be one of the best ones, but of course it's a first impression, so hopefully the review will be better, right? But like I said, it seems good. I mean, I think that if you like, working might not be the best example since it's a comedic anime, so I would say more if you like, it's hard to explain. It's because I feel like this anime hasn't been well defined yet, so it's better if you just watch it. If you think you'll like it, I will agree that some of the train stuff isn't as, you know, thrilling as you'd think it'd be. Of course, they're really going on to like saying that it's a job basically, so it's really right now, like, the character buildup isn't really helping define what the anime is, but it feels like it's leading towards action. And from what I saw in the first animation, if we see more of that, this could be a very promising anime. This really all depends on how episode 3 and 4 play out, and you'll be able to tell if it's really good. I'll put it like this: if it's good, like, and you're subscribed to me, which would be nice, you know, I'm very happy that I have at least some subscribers and people are actually watching my videos, so that's awesome. But like I said, if you're subscribed or you just check on me or whatever, if it's really good, I'll post a mid review saying about what I thought about some animations, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be animation oriented. Like, it's really going to be about what they're showing, especially because I know, trust me, animation costs a lot of money, and that smoothness that we saw in the fight, not like the choppy ass fighting scenes you see in like Naruto and stuff like that and Bleach. No offense to those animes, I like them, but you know, they can't afford to animate every episode high quality. So I think the animation for for the episode 1, if we see more of that, which you kind of do in episode 2, but more in like a different sense, not in a fighting sense, if we see more of that, I think this anime might be one of the best ones so far. Right now I don't think it's that good, but it's pretty decent. Like, it's caught my interest. Episode 2 kind of like, well, episode 1 left my hopes really high, and episode 2 kind of left me hanging, so I don't know if that helps define something. Anyways, this has been 8-Bit Otaku, and thanks for watching. Jana, guys.